Late, slightly late, I will admit, but we should be live. I've just got the notification, but what, are we pressing a key here? Is this the problem? Is this why this isn't agreeing with me? No, let's give this a refresh. Let's give people a little bit of time to come in, and then we'll explain what we're doing. We're definitely pressing a key here, surely. Hey! Archie's back, how's it going? TDHU, I see ya. I'm trying to get to my creator studio, but the friggin'... how can we get there? Dashboard, let's go for that. What up, dog? Oh, it's Britain. Guys, today, we just hit 43,000 subscribers. That is absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Just give me a second as I get myself together here. I literally, yeah, bit of a mess. We're live. Let's see if we can see the chat anywhere. We can see the chat here. Good day to Jordan. Hey, BB. Oh, wow. So for those who haven't been here already, what the Wednesday Q&A is essentially I get on live stream every Wednesday, and the whole idea is you guys can ask me questions, I answer them for about half an hour here. Let's sit a little bit further back here. So, questions, fire. I've just been playing with a new server I've got, and it's very loud, and even now it's off and it still makes noise. That's how loud it is. It is pretty loud. Guys like the stream. If you guys want to give me a massive hand, there should have been a lens flare. Ooh. You early, so like, I'm not early. I'm 3 minutes late. Is it rude to be watching this on the toilet? Not at all, not at all. How many keys are on a keyboard? Depends which type of keyboard. Trick question. Trick question. Does anyone want to hear how loud this server is? Because I can actually boot it up. What server is it? So it's some super micro thing that I got ridiculously cheap. So let's start off with the price. It cost me £100. And now let's get to the specs. So it's got no hard drives in it. Bit of a bummer, but hard drives are cheap enough. And yeah, it's got 4 CPUs, all 6 cores, so that's 24 cores, and 128 gigabytes of RAM for £100. £100. And what am I going to be doing with this server? It's so loud, yeah. It's loud and it's off. There's a ghost over there. That's a bit dark, Torgo. Jesus. Jesus. Go from servers to Ethernet. Sun Micro. No. Super Micro. Super Micro. It's a finicky little son of a... But I've just managed to get the IPMI working, so now I don't have to have a monitor plugged into it. Thank you. Don't have to crawl underneath my desk anymore. I'm just looking over to the side. No show, Dempsey. I'm out of here. No show? There's never a show. This is the Wednesday Q&A. It's literally in the title. Can't claim that I've tricked you into coming here. Ghost of the curtains. Ghost of the curtains. Ooh. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, TDHU. Most I can
donate today. Now you and Aaron can get pizza rolling on the floor laughing.
Thank you, TDHU. Means a lot. It means a lot. And I will get a pizza, just because you paid. Thank you, TDHU, for your continued support. It honestly means so much. Yeah, your dad's gonna kill you, but, you know. I'm sure we can get over that. Xbox Live took us apart. Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry there's no video this Sunday. The reason there wasn't is because I was picking up this server and after lugging this thing up the stairs, even with 2 people, it was just like, I'm going to bed now. Did the stream reset? Not really Wednesday. I mean, it definitely is Wednesday. Yeah, I do need that after the server purchases. I'll put that towards the hosting cost when I finally put it live. Have we got any questions, guys? Any questions? Questions at all? No, there's no questions, Archie. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, I thought it might have, because it's saying that I've only been on for 6.5 minutes-ish. And I swear it was like just a second ago. I blame 4G. Nope, it's 21:07. Yeah, on a Wednesday. Anything interesting in job this week? Not really. Pretty slow week for me. How long been live? How long have I been live? Well, it says here about 6 minutes, but it seems longer than that. Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? God only knows. I try not to... I'll answer your question shortly. I tend not to think that far ahead. Mainly because I don't want to get my hopes up, you know? You know, like, if I say I really want to be here in 10 years' time and I don't achieve it, then it sucks a bit. You know? Right, any chance of video doing with setting up reverse shells to use iodine tunnel? You'd have to write it yourself. You could write your own payload to do it, but I don't think there's anything off the shelf that does it. Quick question, when you are doing a web application pen test and cannot look at any SQL injections or XSS runs, what do? I'm stuck and I don't want to let my clients down. Look for SSL issues. SSL issues. SSL issues. There's always some issue, no matter how low it is, be that severity or boring. Any opinion on the CC, crack cleaner, malware spread yet? Do we actually know what's happened there? Because I've heard conflicting stories. Was it actually like a breach where CCleaner got breached and started providing that stuff? Or was this like insider threat problem? Like all sorts of stuff. Did I email? Yes, you did email me, and I will. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Best mid-range laptop for Kali Linux. Don't recommend HP. I don't know. I don't see the point in getting a mid-range something. You know? If you're buying it new, you may as well get the best you possibly can at the time. Just go off specs. Like, it's easy enough to tell just by specs. Asus do good laptops. I quite like Asus. Have you been on holiday recently? Nope. Black Arch for the win. No. There is some DNS stuff coming to Metasploit soon. That is cool. I will definitely have a look at that. Yes, I have a question. Have you ever worked for someone or how? Yeah, I work for someone now. I'm a pen tester. Any advice on getting a decent laptop on the cheap? Look for second-hand stuff on eBay. Just make sure you're not paying... If you're paying unreasonably cheap, you're probably getting ripped off. That's my kind of... yeah. That's my understanding of it. Any laptop will do, honestly. Basic program isn't CPU killing. It depends what you're programming. Have you heard of hack.chat site? I've heard it's a good site. No, I haven't. I got a Dell E6410 with an i5 off eBay for 70 quid. Yeah, do something like that. That'll work fine. Work great. How do you get so damn good at this stuff? I'm not that good at this. I'm the first one to say I'm not good at this. I just This YouTube channel makes me get better, because it forces me to go out there and look for other stuff. Where the garden hose hat, I don't have a garden, I live in a flat, so that's a shame. Laptops for pen testing with power, get yourself an never get an Alienware. Never get an Alienware. Go ahead and get... The new Dells are really good. Really good. Like the XPS series now, really good. Even the like high-end Latitudes, really good. Can you make a rubber ducky password stealer video? I could, but there's already so many. I don't have anything else to bring to the table as far as it goes, like password stealing. It's like, here's like some Mimi Cat's PowerShell payload, plug it in, it runs the payload, yay, we have passwords. It's... Hey, from Punit? Sorry if I've mispronounced that, that's like my cringy face of mispronunciation. Dell did buy Alienware a few years ago, but have you seen the state of the systems and the price? Like, if they do need more hashing power, they can have a laptop with an eGPU. Also, for the record, my favourites are Cleaver laptops, awesome and bulky. You got a cool accent, bro. Thank you. Unfortunately, I can't hear it. It's a sad fact. Mimikatz is not a dictionary type, no. If it runs as admin, it can literally... So you either can get the hashes, or it'll pull passwords directly out of memory. I have to choose between Acer or Dell. Go for Dell. Like I said, Dell's new stuff, really good. I think at the end of this stream I'm going to give you a treat of this server booting up. Close your eyes, I'm wiping. Definitely not peeking. Definitely not peeking. I've got a Dell for work and it's really, really good. Like, probably the best laptop I've owned. And that's not saying much, but yeah. You spelled it right. Pronounced it, yeah. Which one? Punit or Punit? Is it Punit? I'm not going to attempt your last name. I'm sorry. Can you hear the whining in the background? That is the server off. Still make a video about I love you vids above all the rest. Well, thank you, man. That means a lot. That honestly means a lot. Thank you. I always sit too close, but it's like, to read the chat, I've literally got to have my nose against the screen. Holy lens flare, Batman. If you were doing a web at 10 pen test, what methods would you use to infiltrate a website? It depends what's available. So, SQL injection's a common one, but there's all sorts. Cross-site scripting can end up in you infiltrating a website if it's got stored cross-site scripting and you can steal like an admin cookie. GG. If they've got some weird function which like does ping or whatever and you can append commands to the end of that, you get a system shell, it's all that kind of stuff. Any knowledge about suspension of hard... Whoa. What? I'm not on a VPN. Like I said, if you want to get this IP and knock some CG NAT offline, go for it. Hope you've got a lot of bandwidth. Any knowledge about the expansion hardware of hardware-based rats? I have no knowledge about hardware rats. The server is so loud. It's turned off. It's so loud and it's off. Wait until I boot it up at the end. I'll blow your ears out and then we'll talk. Dem, is your VPN working because it says you're online when if you're under a VPN it should say disabled? Where do you mean? Where are you talking about? You mean on where? Yeah, it's in standby, it's not turned on. Yeah. Right, I need to mute my phone, so... I'll boot it up afterwards. I will boot it up and you will hear how stupidly loud it is. I put the second power supply in, jack, and holy crap, it just doubles the volume. That's all it does. Twice the power, twice the volume. Yay! It's got two 1300 watt power supplies. Two! What is Sunday going to be about? This little piggy. I'm not trying to boot you, I just want to know where you are at the moment. I don't know where I am at the moment. Ah, that's why you're on a network. Of course I'm... What? Everybody's on a network. Yeah. Midlands. Pretty open about that. I live in Coventry. How is SQL injection number one? I know it's such an easy exploit and most websites has protection against it because it allows you to do so much. I don't have an external mic, this is just my phone. I can make the whining sound stop. Or I can just kick my speakers. Right, the whining sound will stop momentarily. Gone. If I put a credit card between your teeth, where do I enter my PIN code? Ha, wouldn't you like to know? Just use contactless. Apple Pay supported, man. Got literally the latest upgrade on these bad boys. Just Android Pay it. Don't bother with no PIN code. Huh? Yeah, I'm using my phone provider. Why? I don't understand why you're trying to get my IP. I will literally give you the IP address of the mobile network I'm on. It's carrier grade net, man. Like, I couldn't push a port out if I wanted to. I'm pretty sure CGNet has to have like a minimum of like a terabit of bandwidth or something stupid. Bro, please make videos for port or exploitation. Yeah, it sounds quite a lot like a jet engine. Quite a lot like a jet engine. I've probably heard quieter jet engines. What studies did you do? I have a degree in ethical hacking and network security from Coventry University. I have a serious question. Go for it. Go for it. Which would you fight, 100 duck-sized horses or a 100 duck-sized horses? Because you'd be able to boot them for miles. You know you can use DNS tunnel on free mobile without data allowance, and if you use the hybrid APN. Yeah, I get decent speed anyway. I get 70 down, 70 up on my 4G. Pretty happy with it, and I've got unlimited data anyway, so... I'm very happy with my mobile provider. I use 250 gig in a week and they didn't care. How do you get around 1000 ports closed or filtered? I have tried almost every... You'll see. What do you mean? How do you get around 1000 ports closed? You don't, it's a firewall. If the ports are closed, they're closed. Or if they're filtered, there's no way of bypassing that. That's the whole point of a firewall, is literally a brick wall where it goes, nothing is coming in. Or, only this can come in. I don't know. I don't use Ghost Fisher. Sorry. Sorry. Port scanning isn't even an attack. It's literally just let's see what's going on over here. That's like a port scan I don't class as an attack. It's just recon. And I'm pretty sure most people would agree, as it's just generic recon. Not true, yeah, some ports are not knock open, but I have never seen that in a production environment. Ever read of any of, like, the hacker playbook? No, but I want to. Well, I started uni. Oh, Tom! Is your missus still very, very upset about me? Where was it you lived again, where I can never venture? It was somewhere where I didn't want to venture anywhere, but, yeah, this is definitely the loudest server I've owned. See you later, Archie. I just want to play pirated games. Don't play pirated games. They're 100% malware. 100% malware. Oh yeah, just because it's legal doesn't... just because it may be considered illegal doesn't mean it's an attack. Stockton, yeah, don't want to go there, sorry mate. No, she's sorted, I paid for her to go on holiday with my grant. Fair play, fair play. How do you bypass an intrusion detection? Do I have to write any code? Just slightly, ever so slightly, change the way in which your payloads work. So you may have to, yeah, you may have to write some code. Best sandbox type program for Windows. No, I'm cool. He's only pen tester I rarely follow. Oh, thank you, Nova. Thank you. You sent it to Florida? Jesus. Why didn't you send me? I want a DemSec sticker for my Lappy. Where are my DemSec stickers? One sec, be right back. I am back. I mean, like these. Woo. Oh, fuck. I mean, it definitely is a Q&A. There's just a lot of people asking. Come on, man. I'll get it to you. You don't use Ghost, but what about MSF? Yes, I use MSF. Because it's like the industry standard. Tom, was it Coventry Uni that you ended up going to? Because if so, I'll actually meet up with you sometime and give you one. Print yourself off some dude. Yeah, if you want to print it and go for it, I don't care. Apply for Barrett Brown's Pursuance Project. Okay, I'll have a look. Can you drop me an email with that? Because as soon as I close the stream, these comments disappear. That's one thing that's bad about these. No T-side. Ah, okay. Maybe one day. I'll have to see how much it is to actually send these things. I can imagine it's stupidly expensive. For what they are. For like half a gram of sticker. But yeah, if you want to print your own, go for it, I don't care. Cost me £5 for 1,000. £5 for 1,000 stickers. I'm pretty happy with that. Think you should do a meetup one day for your supporters? Maybe. I just don't... I've toyed with the idea of it, but like, I just know either I'd do it in the wrong place and no one would show up, or no one would just show up anyway because I'm irrelevant. Oh, awesome, Nova. Yeah, I'd love it. Dale@demsec.com is my email. Port 3389 best exploit with MSF. Also, is it worth a DOS in between? No. If you're DOSing something, you're not pen testing. Do you ever get pissed when you see unpatched exploits in client systems, especially when they're storing data? Yes. But in this job, you learn to laugh at it instead of just get mad at it. Because otherwise you'd cry when you realise these are like banks with these things. Best bad USB, DigiSpark. They're like £2 each. £3 each, something like that. DigiSpark, do it. I'll PayPal you the postage, mate. Oh, okay. That could be arranged. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Do I have your email, Tom? I definitely do, don't I? Because we spoke a few times. Or was that on Twitter? My mind's all over the place. I'm sorry. What's a hack tool? Okay, Malwarebytes just picked up on it. It is malware by the look of it. Do you know anything about Bluebone source code or scripts being released? I don't. I have actually been looking for some, but I can't actually find any exploit code. Bank ATM still running Windows XP? Yeah. Yep. I'll send it now. Okay, cool. Dale@demsec.com. That's why we've spoken before. You got me all confused and puzzled now. Got me all confused and puzzled. Oh, yeah, I haven't spoken about that. So, I'm going to end answering questions now because I'm going to be finishing the stream shortly. But I'm just going to talk about, for those people who are here, what I'm going to be doing with this server. So, if you didn't hear already, there's a few different people in here. I managed to get a server for £100 with 24 cores and 128 gigabytes of RAM. And I've kind of been inspired by Hack the Box to make my own, but like live stream events. So there'll be things like King of the Hill, where anyone can VPN in, and they have to own boxes and get their username somewhere, and the longer you hold it, the more points you get. But at the same time, you've got to be kicking people out who are trying to hack it, patching it, all this kind of stuff. And it's basically going to end up like a 24/7 CTF. So that's the plan. It's probably about 2 months away from going live. That's why I've got this server here, and I'm going to boot it up very shortly, just so you can see how ridiculously loud it is. And yeah, it's going to be completely free, no cost to you guys. It'll literally just be sign up, download a VPN pack, and off you go. Is that a Bradford accent? No, it's a Leeds accent. It's close, but different enough. I would not want to live in Bradford. Right, I'm going to plug this server in, and we're going to boot it up, and then the stream's going to end at some point. So, I guess we'll say thank you for watching while you can still hear me, and I'm going to plug this in. I will add as well, I'm going to be heading over to play some games with Aaron very shortly. He's streaming right now, and I'm going to basically jump on his stream. So I'm going to shove that link in the chat now. Holy spam, that's a lot of V's. So that's where I'm going to be heading after now, and we're going to boot up this server just because I want you all to understand the pain that I've been going through. And yeah, thank you for watching, so let's boot it. If it connects. I mean, I could just press the power button, but that's not cool, is it? Right, let's just press the power button. A little bit loud. Just a little bit loud. Right, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday for a video. And if you head over to Aaron's stream now, just click the link. If you can even still hear me, I'm just going to spam it a bunch more times. Maybe, if my keyboard will let me. Copy link, here we go. Yeah, it's quite loud. It's quite loud. Right, that's where I'm heading over to. Hope I'll see you there. Bye-bye.